Buffalo Bills, it's a touchdown. He's right here, and they're going to split safety. You're just going to run right down between the two safeties. Nobody picks him up. Nobody, absolutely nobody.
Woo! How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm Muggs.
I'm Mavi.
I'm Mitch.
I'm C's.
And this is
Speak Up Bills! Speak Up Bills! Speak Up Bills!
Ow!
Let's get it! Woo!
Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. What's happening next week, guys? Who are we playing next week, guys?
Squish the fish, squish the fish, squish the fish, squish the fish. Yeah! Ow!
What is going on, guys? It is Speak Up Bills with your host, Mavi,
Muggs,
C's, and we're live from the beautiful Speak Up Bills studio.
Y'all should see this. We really made some big improvements in this studio. When I tell y'all, we have a handcrafted Thor statue originally made from Persia sent over here that's just sitting on this table right now. It's crazy. This thing costs about $10,000.
Yeah, I can barely see Muggs over here over this thing. It's huge.
It's crazy. I'm just lying, guys. I'm really poor, but I love the Bills. Anyways.
All right, so elephant in the room, guys. Big old elephant in the room. We were all wrong last week.
Yes.
We were wrong.
Yeah.
I think every Bills fan was wrong. We lost to the Steelers. Cue the wah wah wah. It happens. You lose a game. It's give or take. It happened. These games happen. They happened last year. We lost to the Titans. We lost to KC. We lose to games. It's fine. We weren't going to go undefeated. I didn't think we were going to go undefeated. I thought we were going to have some tough games. I mean, Steelers game was up in the air. We didn't know how Steelers were going to come out. I mean, we knew the Steelers had an amazing defense.
Yeah.
Which they showed.
Yeah.
They showed us that Sunday.
They showed their ass.
Steel curtain was in effect.
It was definitely tough.
For sure.
They played their hearts out.
Yeah. Hey,
But our defense also did really good.
Yes. We can
clear my throat. Let me clear my throat. All right.
Yeah, we can't knock the Bills' defense, man. We have I have 3 stars in mind that I thought did amazing, and that was Ed Oliver,
Ding ding.
Greg Rousseau in his rookie debut,
Big man.
Ding ding.
and Muggs' man over here,
Edmonds. Ding ding. Only thing I was upset about Edmonds was that drop pass. Besides that, at times I feel like he plays a little bit too soft, but man, that boy get hit.
Yeah, he was all over the field.
That boy get hit.
I loved it.
Thunder comes out when he hits somebody.
It was a tight game, guys, and we all know. We're not going to make excuses here. I mean, we're not analysts or journalists, and we're not going to sit here and we lost, plain and simple.
Yeah.
From a fan's point of view, we lost. We were definitely upset, but we move on. We move on. We go and play Miami next week. But we're going to talk a little bit about this game. We'll slightly break down things that we saw from a fan's perspective, what we wanted to see, what we didn't see. I'm going to kick it off to Muggs.
Right.
I want the positives, bro. Give us the positives of this game.
Positives? Definitely the crowd's energy. That's the biggest positive to me. That Bills Mafia, that was crazy. That first kickoff return, too?
Boy.
Woo, that boy's
Boy.
bad. That boy is bad. I wish we would have scored on that drive. Though, well, I wish we would have scored a touchdown on that drive. But before I get into the positives, though, I feel like I have to address the negatives. I feel like I just got to address the negatives.
That's fair.
Elephant.
Yeah, I feel like I
that's
got to
fair.
address
That's my
the elephant. But I'm going to try to push with the positives. Like I said, like you were saying, them 3 boys, they're bad on defense. They did their thing. So was Poyer was all over the place. I think he got like 6 tackles.
Poyer got a sack.
Yeah, he got a sack. Micah Hyde had at least 6 tackles. Levi Wallace, he had a couple hiccups. But the way he plays, he'll turn around. He'll turn
I
around.
don't
Like,
know, bro.
bro, he
I don't know
wins.
about that, bro.
I think he
I'm
will,
not a
bro.
believer. I know, bro.
It's
He
alright.
got picked on, and he gets picked on every game.
He
bro,
does.
because nobody wants to throw towards trade day because you seen what happened when Routes ran through the trade day side.
Yes, sir.
He got in it. Boy entered the ball. Plain and simple. Questionable call, by the way.
Yeah, definitely.
It's fine.
Definitely,
it is what it
definitely,
is.
definitely.
But go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
But nah, don't worry about it. But man, the guy that I kept watching was Greg. Greg was all over. Greg was pushing. He was throwing everybody back.
Yeah.
Bro, that boy was
Can
pushing
you
it.
pick one play that stands out to you?
When Ben got caught up and he tried to run it to the right side. It's crazy because like how his arm span is, because this dude was like probably like 3-4 yards apart from his block to where Ben was, and I don't know how he flipped himself and was able to reach for that damn ball that he had and help on that sack. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Like just how he was moving showed that boy's been practicing. That he's been listening to everybody's advice. Also, bro, Jerry Hughes. Jerry Hughes did great that game.
Yeah.
Hughes was great. He was all over it.
Yeah, I think all around.
Hughes was pushing it.
All around, we can't knock our defense. I mean, if we had to grade the defense, I give them a B+. They did enough. And the only reason why the score was what the score was is what the Pittsburgh defense did to us on the special teams did to us. Pump block for a TD for 6. Because, if it wasn't for that, and a lot of Bills fans will agree, if it wasn't for that, we win 16-13 by scorecard. If they didn't get that pump block touchdown,
yeah, because
we
had
scored 2
more.
field goals. They scored a field goal in that last 9 minutes. Right?
Well,
That would have been game. That would have been
no, it would have
closer.
been tied.
They scored.
They had 13.
It was a 13-10.
It was 13-10.
Yeah, so it would have been tied.
It was 13
It would've been
yeah,
tied
so
if you
we
went
would have tied it. And our overtime game would have been crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like we'd have balled out.
But
But
we digress. Let's talk about the offense, man.
well, if we're staying with positives,
Yeah.
I did like Singletary. He had 11 carries for 70 something yards, 70 something.
Yeah.
And bro, he was moving. He was blocking. He was doing everything that he had to do.
Yeah.
Knox played pretty well also.
I think if Knox was more incorporated in the game plan, things would have been a little different because he was getting open in the middle of the field.
Yeah, if we had more Singletary and more Knox that game and figured it out, I think, because they were all over.
Well, the
all our
defense plan,
receivers.
and what's crazy about the Steelers' defense is that they ran 4-man.
Mhm.
There was not many blitzes.
Nope.
Our O-line just sucked.
Yeah.
But
Lot of
again,
holding
we're
calls.
talking a lot of negative here, and I apologize, folks. It's just hard. It's hard sometimes as a fan. It's hard to avoid the negative. We try to on Speak Up Bills. We're trying to just stay positive. Well, I'm gonna kick it back to Muggs.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Muggs. Do your thing, bro. I'm gonna shut up now,
It's
man,
not
because I just want to
about-
keep bringing up the negative.
talk all you want about, because I'm about to bring up the negatives right now. Because I didn't like the QB design run plays when called. I feel like they were called at the wrong times.
Yeah.
Because Josh was getting caught up every time. That 4th and 1.
Mhm.
No. And Brian Dable said that exact play worked with Drew Bledsoe and Willis McGahee, pretty sure. Was it McGahee?
Or Henry?
No, I'm pretty sure it was
It was
McGahee.
McGahee.
And it ran for like 30 yards on a 4th and 1.
Yeah.
So he thought it would work here, but didn't happen. Didn't work.
Yeah.
Bad play. So was the 4th and 10 play. Bad play.
Yeah. It was more than
I
that,
feel
yeah,
like-
it was bad. Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like what we were doing just wasn't working.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I wanted them just to ball out.
Yeah.
Don't try anything safe. Don't be captain check down. Let's go out. Let's
Yeah.
handle business.
I think it came down to the fact the reason why he checked down a lot was the pressure.
Yeah.
He was never comfortable back there.
Never.
He was never comfortable back there, and that's fine. He did miss a lot of deep throws in the first half, a lot of 20-plus yard throws. Some of them were just really good defense. Sutton played a hell of a game. Hayden played a hell of a game.
Yeah.
but I want to talk about Isaiah McKenzie for a second.
Yes.
Isaiah's the man.
Yes.
Cease, you want to talk
I
about that
was
first
just- I
play
was-
of the game?
I was just gonna say, like, let's take a second and praise McKenzie for those
Admire
legs
for a
that he
second.
had on him this
Yeah.
game. He was like the meat and potatoes of the game, if you ask me, in my opinion. And
Goes
but
fast.
everybody did look healthy. Everybody did look like they came to play. You know what I mean? Regardless of what we saw, I don't expect to see a bad season out of these guys.
No.
I mean, we're stupid hungry. I don't see us having one bad game is not going to dictate how the
No,
season's going to go.
and I want to reference. I just want to reference the Green Bay game real quick. I mean, every quarterback, every team has their days.
Yeah.
Green Bay, unfortunately, was one of those teams.
Rodgers had the
Rodgers is
worst
the man.
game in his career.
He's the GOAT.
So I
Worst game in
hate
his
when I
career,
hear
they lost.
I hate when I hear analysts and these journalists and to his rookie season and like, oh, now all of a sudden he's not MVP caliber because he had this game and like, dude, shut up. Like,
Oh, he's gonna shut.
it was
everybody.
one game. It was one game. We lost. It was a tough game. Steelers. Mike Tomlin's team is not a bad team. It's never been a bad team.
At the end
bro.
of the day,
No.
we're riding with our captain.
That's why I scored it the way I scored it.
Bro.
I scored the game on prediction 24-17 because I knew that game was going to be tight. I mean,
You ain't lying.
It was tough.
And Tomlin, he's a Hall of Fame coach.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame coach.
absolutely.
Mike Tomlin is one of the best coaches to ever be in the NFL, if you ask me. That's a bad boy. But Sean McDermott's a bad boy, too.
Yeah.
So he's about to whoop everybody's ass. Like, Sean's about to be whooping everybody's ass. This
The
whole
first
week.
thing he's going to be whooping is getting that damn O-line. in
Yeah,
shape.
right. And there's a lot of drop passes. A lot of drop passes from Bees, Sanders, Diggs. Like, there's a lot of drop passes
Yeah, but that also, I mean, you also got to take in consideration the bad passes that they were taking.
that were thrown. Yep.
But again, everybody has a bad day.
But I'm
So-
glad it happened the first game
Exactly.
because at least we have time to correct it. Because if we could get everything perfect within our first 4 games, we'll win every single one after.
Mhm.
I feel like we're going to crush every single one. But that first 4, if you don't got your shit figured out after that first 4, it's going to be a rough season.
Yep.
Rough season. We got 17 games.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with a 12-5 record.
I'm fine with that.
I'd be okay with a 13-4 record, because, like I said, you're going to have some bad games where you got to figure things out. And there's so many teams that are different this year,
Mhm.
from the coaching to the players to the trades, everything.
Yeah, it's going to be alternate.
That's what I'm saying. So,
You win
For
some,
sure.
lose some.
yeah, so this is like a whole new league, basically. Like, this is crazy.
I mean, there was a lot of eye-opening games this past week. Go ahead, bro.
Wasn't it you that told me that when we started off hot, if you ask me?
Yeah.
Wasn't it you that told me when we start hot, it never ends good for us?
It never ends good. Yep. We always
We started hot.
need a correction
Yeah.
somewhere.
Mhm.
And I'm glad it happened the first game. Because
Absolutely.
Josh he's a different animal.
Yeah.
So if he feels humiliated, God bless the next team. Like the fish that and Josh is already notorious for embarrassing the
Might I
Dolphins.
ask who's starting for the Miami?
But
This
you got
game.
Quarterback?
Yeah.
Tua.
Tua.
Okay.
Tua's a start.
All right.
And they won their first game.
Tua beat the Patriots.
Yeah.
Tua and Miami Dolphins are #1 seed in the AFC East
Mm-hmm.
for this week.
But they play us this week.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a different. That's gonna be a different.
Tua's going to be excited off the win, this and that. Josh is going to see blood all over that field.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Mm.
Like, I would love to see these boys run on the field with gloves that look like blood's dripping down them.
Wouldn't that be dope?
Type of thing,
Oh, hell yeah.
like they're ready.
I hope we go on there all red.
Like,
We won't,
the
but I'd love
Batfish.
to see us all red.
oof, I'm telling you.
Fishing.
Like, I'll just wait. I'm predicting Sanders next game to go off.
Yeah.
I'm predicting Sanders. Diggs is going to do his
I
stuff
got-
like always.
I got Davis going off next game, bro.
No, that boy's bad just in general. That boy's bad in general. I'm buying a Davis jersey this year.
Oh, yeah.
I am. 100%.
For sure.
Definitely buying Davis jersey this year.
Sanders' debut wasn't bad. He was able to get into open field, and there was a couple of drop passes here and there. Some of them just really good defense again.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Sanders also has a good game. You know what? What I will say though is the spread of the ball in week one.
Mm-hmm.
Diggs had 69 plus yards. Sander had 69 plus yards, or maybe it might have been Beasley, but everyone had their touch on the ball.
Yeah.
Granted, they weren't big gains. I mean, aside from like maybe the touchdown to Davis or Davis on the deep. I think Davis might have actually accumulated the most yards. I don't know. You know what? Fact check me because I don't want to be wrong on here. But he spread the ball really well. I mean, he had under 300 yards, but he was trying to get to his receivers. He found the guys there. But it's just the time frame. I mean, Allen didn't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
But then there's days where Allen doesn't need a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's tough. But I know our boys are going to make the adjustments this week. We're going up against a good Miami defense. They're not a bad defense. We just know how to play them well. We've proven that the last year twice, and before that the year prior. So going into Miami, do I think we can squish the fish? Absolutely. No doubt in my mind. Go ahead,
All
Ryan.
right. Diggs, 9 for 69.
Mm-hmm.
Beasley, he had 8 for 60.
Mhm.
Sanders, 4 for 52. Knox, 4 for 41. Gabe, 2 for 40 and a touchdown. 2 for 40 and a touchdown. He caught 2 passes, got 40 yards and a TD.
Yeah, he spread the ball. The ball was spread around.
And Singletary caught it 3 times and got 8 yards. But he carried 11 times and got 72. So he had an 80-yard game. So Singletary did the most.
Yeah.
On the
Yes.
team.
Singletary.
He did the most.
Was it in the third quarter or it was the fourth quarter, right? Where he did those scampers, that one drive. I can't remember what quarter it was, but he did. They primarily ran the ball,
Yeah.
and they got down the field with some big runs by Singletary.
Oh, yeah.
Singletary, and it was a different formation. They weren't running the 5 spread like in the first half. And first of all, let me say something. I was listening to the radio show. I'm not going to say which one it was, but they know who they are. I hope they're listening. The host, I hope he knows who he is. He had somebody on the line. Guy, a fan, stated that the Bills should ran more play action. This radio analyst said, "What do you mean? They ran play action the whole game." First of all, bro, what game were you watching?
Yeah, we definitely did not run
Because
play
we
action
did
that
not
whole
run any play action, if that. Maybe 1 or 2 times. So, that just kind of ticked me off. And that was right after the game. So I'm like, I wanted to call this fool back. I wanted to be the guy, correct him. Nah, maybe if we ran some play action and ran the ball more, it would have been a different game. It would have been something the Steelers weren't going to expect because the Steelers were expecting a spread offense the way we played last year.
Yeah.
We played them too close together, and it's easy. It's just like we played them at the end of last season. We played them at the beginning of this season. They're going off of what we did last year against them. We played the same way we played last year.
And it's like,
we
you know
didn't
what?
run play action, bro. Shut up.
It's like, I always, if you notice, if we pull up a bunch of games right now that we lost, our worst quarter because of it is the third.
Yeah.
The third.
Yep.
The third always hurts us when we lose. Like right here, I'm looking at we scored 3 in the first. In the second, 7. The third, 0. And in the fourth, 6.
It was that for a long time, too.
Yeah.
A lot of the games were like that. We didn't score at all in the third. We had to make the adjustments.
That's
and
not
score,
good enough.
Catch up in fourth.
And I remember after the game, the interview, Bees was like, listen, we're trying to be a 40-point scoring team. He said, and we are a 40-point scoring team. We are. We can throw 40 every game. We can. We just got to button up the mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
We have to. I'm not going to be the guy that blames the preseason. Because a lot of people are right now on this train that the reason a bunch of these teams that lost the first week is because they either never played during the preseason or they didn't play as much. It's bullshit. Because last year, like, we killed it with no preseason.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no training camp.
Yeah.
We had to go in there and just learn each other. Just learn each other right off the bat. So we need to just get back in that hungry mind state.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I don't know what happened. Like,
Well, I mean, it's,
maybe mentally.
I mean, well, let's compare this past week's game to 2020 opener against, was it the Jets?
The
Right?
Jets.
Can you put that up?
Yeah.
Bring that up. And C's will edit it in so you guys can see what we're talking about at the moment. But we compare those two games. And I believe last season was the game where it was we came back and won it by like a score, by a point or something like that, right? What was the score in that game?
Bring it right.
But it was a tight. It was
27-17.
Was that the game?
Yep, 27-17.
The Jets in week 1.
Jets in week 1. September 13th, 2020.
What was? Can you pull up the stats right there with it?
Yep, I got a stats
All
right
pull
here.
it up. What was Josh Allen's stats in that game?
33 for 46, 312 yards.
How many touchdowns?
2.
2 touchdowns. Okay. All right.
And,
So I might be thinking about the game the last year because I know we played the Jets a few times in a couple of openers, and it might be the game
What?
year prior.
Once again, third quarter,
No points.
0 points.
Which almost gave the Jets
Third
an
quarter
opportunity
bites us
to
in the
jump.
ass.
Absolutely.
Third quarter bites us in the ass. I mean, like, I don't want us to be the team that comes out strong and struggles in the second half.
Yeah.
You know, I would rather be the team that's fighting in the first, like, barely, and destroys in the second half.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, I want to play 4 perfect quarters. Things happen.
Yeah.
You can't play 4 perfect
No,
quarters.
it's
You know, everything happens. So, and yeah, that game, Diggs got, 86 yards. Cole Beasley got 58. You know, so like, them same two.
it's a slow start. It's a slow
It's still
burn
doing
into
it.
something bigger because you look at the games afterwards. That's when Allen was still.
And we only scored 27.
And then 30 plus points. And now, we're moving in. This is Miami's week, right? We're going into Miami. We're playing Miami this week. Muggs, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you who on the Miami team do you think is gonna possibly be a difference maker against us? Anybody on that team that you see could be a challenge for us, Buffalo, whether it be offense or defense?
I mean, like, I don't ever really count anybody out, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to count out Tua, even though I'm definitely not a Tua fan.
Yeah, I mean,
At
Tua had
all.
a terrible game against us
Yeah,
last
definitely not a Tua fan.
year.
But, you know, Parker's always solid.
Devontae Parker's a solid player.
Is Waddle hurt? Waddle's not hurt, right?
I don't think so. Waddle did play last week, though.
Okay,
He
that's what I'm
did.
saying.
He started. I'm not sure.
And they got a good tight end, bro.
Gesicki.
Gesicki, like,
Gesicki is.
Gesicki.
That's the
balled
guy
out.
I was going to say is Gesicki or Howard on the defensive cornerback.
Oh, and Howard just got paid, too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, so.
So
No,
those
Howard
are the
can be
two
balling
difference
out.
makers on their team, in my opinion. I don't have much faith in Tua.
They do got McCourty also.
I wouldn't
Jason.
sleep on them, though.
Jason McCourty's
I'm
out
not
there.
saying we're going to sleep on them.
I wouldn't.
I mean, because you got to look at Miami versus Patriots in week 1. Miami their offense had to play against a stout Belichick defense. And, I mean, granted, they didn't score 20 points. Maybe they did. I don't remember. But I know they won by like a point or whatever like that. They did enough to beat them. And that says something. To beat the Patriots regardless is saying something. Because with or without Tom Brady, Patriots are no slouch. You know?
Yeah.
They're no slouch.
It's no bump on the road.
Patriots defense has always been really good, and they went in there and beat them. Now, they made I think it was more coaching. Flores is an amazing coach in my opinion. I can't.
Yeah, Brian Flores.
Brian Flores
He's a good coach.
you know. But if I had to pick one guy out of that team that could be a difference maker
Howard?
against the Bills, I would say Howard, top cornerback in the league.
But
He'll
Howard
shut-
can't
but he's
cover
only one guy.
everybody. Can't
He's
cover
only one guy.
everybody. It's the
So
thing.
that, I mean, second year I would say Gesicki. Gesicki, I mean, he can carve it up.
Okay.
in the middle of the field. I mean, we got one guy that can cover him. It's either going to be Taryn, depending on what defensive formation we play. It's either going to be Taryn or it's going to be Milano.
Yeah.
You know?
Milano's a bad boy, too.
But I think if any of the receivers are going to get the most yards, it's going to be Gesicki.
Yeah.
Against our defense.
I could agree with that.
You know? And I'm not going to say Miami's not going to drop points on us, because I'd be lying. I think Miami can easily drop, depending on how they play this game, they can drop at least 17 to 24 points easy, in my opinion. And that's not knocking the Bills' defense, because we could go in and shut them down. But I think that they could easily score 17 to 20 points. But that's not. What I'm saying is the Bills can easily score 40 plus points against Miami.
Yeah. Hands down.
They've proven it. They could, and they will. I think, in my opinion, this game, and my early prediction is 42 to 20. 42 to 23. Just random
Pushing
numbers.
it like that.
Boom.
42-23?
42
They're
23.
gonna push it like that.
Okay.
I'm just giving an early prediction. I might go on Twitter or Facebook and switch that shit up at the end of the week. Oh, wait a minute. No.
You never
That's
know.
what I'm giving you. 42 20.
We'll see.
All right. Thinking of all 4 quarters right now. All right.
Yeah, break it down.
I'm going to go 36 24. 36-24.
Yeah.
I'll go 36-24.
How many points they scored in the first half?
In the first half,
Buffalo.
27.
So 0 in the third.
Huh?
0 in the third.
Yeah, 0 in the third. 0 in the third. I'm going for 0 in the third.
All right.
Fourth quarter,
That's fair.
we're going to probably only get field goals.
Yeah.
Feel like a lot of our fourth quarter games, they end like that. A lot of our half games end like that. They have 0 in the third, field goals in the fourth.
Yeah.
Go hard for the first half.
Tyler Bass did his thing last week, though. Let's just give him
Yeah,
give
boy's
him
back.
credit. You know, he didn't miss any kicks.
But I don't know. No one mean,
His swagger, dude. Can we just talk about Tyler Bass's swagger real
bro,
quick?
that's why I call him Bad Boy Bass.
Yo,
I love when he flexes
he's
on
got
boys.
more swagger than
Yo,
a lot of those guys in that team, bro. This is little kids, little white kid
Wait.
with his one black mark on his
other side.
just like that
Flexing.
swagger. He got that McGregor walk. Well, no, that's Davis's thing. Now.
Yeah,
the McGregor
McGregor.
walk in the end zone.
But bro, when he flexes after kicking the field goal, that shit makes me smile every
He
time.
got that little. He got that. What's that? What do you call that?
I'm like, yo, he's perfect for Buffalo.
He's like that Tweety Bird chest, bro. He got that Tweety Bird chest. He just pops.
Matt-
it.
But Hack though, I don't want to judge him too early.
It's too early.
I don't want to judge him too early.
Do I miss Bajorquez?
Yeah. Bro, I love Bojo.
Yo,
Like-
he had the meanest red mustache, bro.
Bro.
He had his dark skin complexion, his big old orange
That's
mustache.
what I'm saying, bro. Yo, Bojo is the man, bro. He's the man.
Yeah.
Like,
Where's he at now? Anybody know where he went?
I
He
think
must have went.
Houston.
I think
I
he
think
did go to
Houston.
Houston. Damn, man, I miss him, man. You know why we didn't keep him though? Is because we couldn't afford to pay that dude. He was gonna get money. He was booming kicks last
Bro,
year.
he was slaying it.
He was booming. And Hack did too, but my thing is, if you guys break down that game against the Steelers, it felt like Hack was holding on to the ball too long before he kicked it off. Like we counted the one time on the pump block touchdown was about 3 seconds. I don't know what the average is, but in real game time, it felt like it was too long. And
Oh, it's
he went to the Rams.
April 20th. It says Rams signed former Bills punter Corey Burkhead.
Good for him. Good for him. He probably got paid too. For a punter, he probably got paid.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
There he is right there with his red mustache.
Yo, C's, what you got, man? Prediction, Miami. What do you got, man?
Oh,
Talk
man.
to us, baby.
Oh man, see, I'm not gonna sleep on Tua because kid's still young, got a lot to prove. If he's hungry, if he really wants it, you know. But can he carry the Dolphins? That's the question.
Mm-hmm. Can he be the
And
leader?
at this young age, you know, I don't know. Let's see. But like I said, I'm riding with my quarterback shotgun every time, and I think we all are. And you know, one bad game, like I said, is not going to predict the season. I think we're going to kick the shit out of the Dolphins, and I'm going to go with at least Dolphins 15-20 to Now I'm gonna go 20 to maybe 30.
20 to 30?
Yeah,
So
20,
Bills 30,
Bills, yeah.
20.
That's
That's what
what
you're
I'm
taking.
I can feel 20, 30 to Bills.
Okay.
All right, that's fair. That's actually a more realistic score. I feel like we have to go, man. We didn't show up against Pittsburgh, man. Now we're gonna like Dave said, we coming out with blood on us, bro.
Damn right, we gotta go
We
in.
coming out with blood on us. Josh Allen
We're
about to
going
run
fishing.
for 250 yards,
We gotta go in, man. We
3
gotta go
rushing
in.
touchdowns, 4 passing touchdowns. Man's gonna have over 600 passing yards.
Right? 17 touchdowns in this game.
Yeah, right. Just breaking records all
dropping
over in
100.
one game.
Bills dropping 100.
But no, we have.
No.
Listen, we have 2. I'm not gonna say easy games ahead of us, but we have games we should win, which is Miami and then Washington.
Yeah. And now Fitz is out.
Now it fits
So,
out. Who knows
Heineke.
who's gonna be? I mean, Heineke's starting, but like, who's it gonna be when we play them? Is it still gonna be Heineke? Is it gonna be Allen? Is it gonna be somebody else they bring up?
Yeah, are they gonna pick up Cam?
Like,
Probably not. They're
well,
not.
Rivera already said he doesn't want him, and I think
Oh, okay.
it comes down to that vaccination thing. But we're not gonna get political here and talk about the government and shit like that because we don't do that here.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
But
not gonna get assassinated.
No, no,
Some
no, no, no.
Illuminati shit. So
But no, we have 2 easy games ahead of us, and then what do we got after Washington Day?
Yo, but I'm still excited to see Fitz though. At the end of the day, I'm be looking for his ass.
Yeah, my
I'll
man's
be
got
looking for Fitz, looking for him.
He's got his drip going
Right.
on.
I want to see that
My
fucking
man.
mustache and beard.
So I would say-
Tyrod plays his old team again.
Oh, that'd be awesome if he lasts that long. We'll see.
Yeah.
If he lasts to that game.
Then the Chiefs.
Yep. Then we got Chiefs.
Then the Titans.
So we
And
have
the
3.
Dolphins
Realistically,
again.
we have 3 games we want to win. We want to win. We want to beat Miami. We want to beat
Patrick
Washington. We
Mahomes.
want to beat
and Josh Allen.
the Texans.
Yeah.
We can beat those 3 teams.
Oh yeah.
We want to go into KC because I feel like KC ain't going to lose any of these next 3 games. I mean, I feel like we're going to play an undefeated KC, in my opinion.
So you think we're gonna lose to KC?
I didn't say
Come
that.
October 10th.
No. You put words in my mouth, man. I didn't say that.
It's the day after
But
my
no.
birthday. That's gotta be a birthday gift to me. They're gonna kick the shit out of Patrick Mahomes.
Oh,
Hell yeah. Pat who?
Yeah.
Hashtag Pat who?
That's
By
That's all I
then though, who knows how Russo's been like Russo because that was game 1 and Russo did what he did. With more games under his belt, he's just going to continuously get better and understand the
Yeah.
game aspect a little more, the speed of the game. Yo, Russo's the man, and we didn't even get to see
Russo
Boogie.
looks good.
I don't even know if Boogie was Boogie a healthy scratch because Moss was.
Moss, yeah.
Moss was a healthy scratch. I'm assuming Boogie might have been dealing with some type of like injury, but I'm hoping to see Boogie this week. It'd be nice to see what he can do. But we know hopefully we
Boogie's
get
so-
Star back. Star wasn't in the game, and our D line still did good. And
Yeah.
Oliver,
And Boogie's so aggressive. Motherfucker's aggressive.
I just love the
love it.
Yeah.
nickname, Boogie back.
But Greg, bro, seeing
Bash
Greg
heads.
out there, just seeing Greg out there, I was smiling the entire time. I couldn't stop watching him because I know all our other dudes, they're gonna handle their business.
Oh yeah,
Not worried about it.
Just
We got the exact
focus.
same backfield.
yeah.
Not worried about it. I'm still pissed at Edmonds.
Listen,
And I thought it
That's
was
been my
out of his
biggest
hand, but when
critic
they
about
slow-moed that joint,
They
it was
say
just
he
like,
was-
That's been
they say he played soft.
That's been my biggest critic about him. Is he has soft hands. He can't catch.
he still got
Can't
baby
catch.
hands though. He's
He's a big boy though.
He's got some,
That boy could cover.
oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
He's a
yeah.
big boy.
big boy.
That's a different story though.
But yeah.
So
but
we got Miami predictions. We all believe
But we have to. We can't take that kind of L right now.
No, no,
At least
I
not
mean,
this
what?
early, man.
The last time we played
I know.
him, we dropped what 50 on him.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So, like it's crazy. I think we're gonna do good though. I think we're gonna do good. I'm a little concerned about Levi Wallace though.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
But like I said,
No,
I got faith in Levi. I do. I have faith in Levi, and he always wins it. Every year he wins it.
he does win it every year, dude. But I mean, you may have faith in him. I'm starting to lose faith in him. I'm ready to see Dane Jackson go in here and see
Oh,
what he can do.
I fuck with that.
Because Dane did well last year. I want to see. I mean, obviously Levi did enough to win the position battle, but did he really win it though? Like, did they really say, all right, They said Levi's starting the game. Don't mean he won it. Like, Levi gets picked on. He does do well. I'm not gonna say he loses out every time, but he gives up a lot of big plays. That touchdown that Claypool had. No, I'm sorry, not Claypool. It was Deontay Johnson.
Mhm.
He had was by luck. Levi was
Yeah.
covered. He covered that joint
The whole way.
the best way you can, smacked it, but it's a freak accident. The ball flips and falls right into his hands. Like,
Yeah, and he managed to keep his feet
yeah,
in.
bro, you got lucky.
42-17 is what we did to him the last time we played the Dolphins.
42-17.
42-17 last time we played them.
So, can you drop it? Can you easily drop it more 2 points?
Yeah, I see his. Like I said, I want to say over 40,
Yeah.
but
I'm starting to lose my faith.
Yeah.
Levi Wallace.
I want to say
Like
over
you want
40,
to say over 40, but it's
but they gotta want it.
yeah.
These boys gotta want it. They gotta want it. Josh gotta calm his nerves. He was playing like Kyle says, for Kyle Brandt. He was sugar high Josh. He was trying to do too much. You can't be Superman. Not all the time.
Yeah.
You got too many people around you, too many good people around you.
That's right.
Don't force it. Let it flow.
Mhm.
Let it flow. Even if we're losing, don't get all crazy. Focus, regain yourself, and keep it going.
Absolutely. And before we close out, I want to break down what our running backs will bring to the table in week 2. When we talk a lot about Josh Allen, the spread game, and the pass game, and him throwing for so many yards, but real quick, I mean, we all know that Zach Moss was a healthy scratch. Sean McDermott said in the press conference that it just came down to numbers, which came down to personnel. Do we see Zach Moss debut this week? What do you think, Muggs?
Yes. I feel like this week we're going to go for power. Zach, I feel like, is still our power.
Mhm.
I don't know if he's 100% healthy, but power. Because our speed, we got Breida. Our just number one overall go-to, Singletary.
Yeah.
So I feel like they might bring him up just to pound it. Just to try to pound that run game, see how it goes. And I think it would be fun.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it would be fun.
Yeah, I mean, so Moss becomes available. I mean, I'm assuming they're going to have to scratch somebody.
Yep.
Right? Did they run? I don't know if Kumar was active. I think Kumar was active in week 1, but I didn't see him play time. So
He was on special teams.
He was on special teams.
Yep.
So it'd be nice to see Zach Moss and really just them to incorporate maybe early in the game the running backs and some play action, actually get some play action involved and see what they can do with that. Especially if you run a play action where you got like Diggs or Beasley or both of them just crossing the fields.
And
You know what I'm saying? Opening it up to the outsides. That'd be awesome. Or running a bench out, like they're running benches within the slots and going out that way, and you got the guys underneath crossing in. Things of that nature with the play action from I formation, bro. We can kill it. Especially if we can get our running backs going.
Like, I'm waiting for us to do like a 4-man cross
Or just like a
and
quick
just have
sets.
one fucking gun it straight.
Yeah. That's McKenzie.
Just to create the cluster
Mhm.
for the Hail Mary.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. I want to see a 4-man cross to create the cluster and launch that shit
I feel like
down.
that would confuse the shit out of
That's
all
what I'm saying.
defenses, bro.
And it's crazy because we have the
They're out there just pointing at people.
Yeah.
Like, you got it. Wait, Moses, wait.
Stop! The shoes not tied!
Am
I got poop! Coach! Got poop! Coach, you get your head! Coach, you get your head!
You got the cornerbacks.
Holy shit.
But yeah, no, I mean, I'd like to see Zach Moss in this game to see what he can bring to the table as far as his power running goes, and just kind of incorporating that play action involved. I'm really excited to see what they can do there. Obviously, we all want to see Josh Allen do better this week, and we think we're all going to see him do better. We're going to see the receivers do better. We're going to see the team overall do better. Defense is only going to get better. We played tight defense last week. We're going to play even better this week. Granted, I did give Miami a little bit of leeway and gave them a few points here and there, but that's just because I feel bad for the boys. And to be honest with you, I feel bad for them.
And it's like, I feel like after this game, Miami fans are gonna have a talk with Pittsburgh fans, because Miami fans are gonna be like, why did y'all do that to the Bills and they just beat the shit out of us? So that's what I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like the Miami fans need to talk to Pittsburgh fans
I think
after
after
this.
we slap Miami in the face, I think that Miami
They're gonna have to
fans
blame
should
somebody.
not be blaming us.
They gotta
for
blame
beating
Pittsburgh.
you. You
Yeah.
blame Pittsburgh for Pittsburgh
Yeah.
beating us. That's their fault. They
But
got
it's
us angry.
shenanigans. Ain't nobody
No.
tell Pittsburgh to win. We ain't
No.
tell them to win. They could have lost. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Fucking motherfuckers. You know what we have on the line here?
Idiots. Stupid. All right. Anyways.
Let me close out.
Give
Give him that sexy closeout.
Okay, everybody. It started when I was younger. Bills were mine. All right, like I was saying, if you right now are not following Speak Up Bills, 1, I'm upset. 2, you're. I don't want to say it. I don't want to be rude. Anyways, 3, I'd even say 2, but I'm gonna go right to 3. You're crazy. You should be following us. You need to be following us. Why aren't you following us? Tell me why you're not following us. You should follow us and then tell us why you weren't following us, so then you can understand why you should have been following us from the very beginning. That's all I'm gonna say. But like I said, at Speak Up Bills on Twitter. Go to Twitter. Go to Speak Up Bills. Follow us. Talk to us. Come on, people. We love conversation. We love just having everything rolling. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. Stop. Twitter. At Speak Up Bills. Remember, we're going to be going live on Twitch. _Speak Up Bills. Twitch is _Speak Up Bills. Because we're telling you to sub to Speak Up Bills, but also Speak Up Bills is sub. So that's all I'm going to say. And everybody loves a good sub. So, besides that, Facebook group at Speak Up Bills. It's that simple, people. Everything is at Speak Up Bills. Twitter, Facebook. Okay,
I'm gonna real quick.
Twitch.
Facebook, thank you for showing up. It's Facebook.
That's all, folks.
Facebook shows us love, y'all, and we appreciate it. We appreciate our Facebook, Twitter. Come on, bro.
Yes, every single person.
We love all y'all. There's a reason why we following y'all. Because we love y'all.
Exactly. We need this attention. So come on, people. Cut it out.
I want
Do what you gotta do.
Let's close out with a little song.
A little song.
Yeah.
All right.
Switch the fixer. Yo, we'll see you next week. I'm Speak Up Bills. I'm Mavy.
Love y'all. I'm Muggs.
I'm C's. We out. This.